looks. Man, why it look blurry like that? Ugh. Who cares? The color's changing and all that good stuff. Who cares? I don't know why my TV look blue. Alright. We'll give everybody a chance to hop up on here in a minute. Give it a few mother effing minutes, and we're gonna listen to this stupid chick. We're gonna listen to this stupid broad. We're gonna listen to this dumb broad. Ugh. We're gonna listen to this stupid chick in a minute. What's up, Andre? We're gonna listen to this stupid chick. We're gonna listen to this dumb chick in a minute. We're gonna listen to this idiot. I'm gonna let y'all listen to what this idiot had to say. I don't know why. Oh, okay, all right. I'm gonna let you, if you in the chat, say what's up. We're gonna listen to this stupidity of this chick, and I'm gonna give you my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care if y'all don't agree with my point of view. I don't care if y'all don't agree with my point of view. I don't care if y'all don't agree with my point of view. But I'm going to give it a few minutes. What's up, Lizzie and everybody else? I'm going to give you my point of view. We're going to watch this. And I'm going to give you my point of view. All right? Okay? Now, I don't know why these chicks always put, what you call it? They always put a price on their coochie. Can y'all hear me good? Can you hear me good? They always putting a price on their coochie. I tell you. Always put a price on their coochie. If a woman put a price on her coochie, she's a prostitute. I don't care what you say. I don't care. I don't care about who agrees with what I have to say. You put a price on your coochie, you're a prostitute. If you tell people to pay for it, you're a prostitute. I don't care what you say. I don't care how you dress it up. I don't give a damn how you try to make it sound nice, you dumb bunny. You're a prostitute, period. It's the truth. The truth speaker. The truth speaker, the guy that pisses everybody off. What's up, Yvette? The guy that pisses everybody off. Now I'm going to read what this stupid chick wrote. I'm going to read what this dumbass chick said. Listen what dumbass bitch said. She said women should be financially taken care of in a relationship. If you're a woman, you shouldn't have to worry about paying a damn thing. If you cannot afford to take care of a woman completely, don't date and pursue a woman until you can. The woman is the prize. Pay for it. Pay for it. She said the woman is the prize. Pay for it. Why should I have, you're an escort? What are you, an escort, you dumb chick? I almost called her a dumb bitch. You an escort? What am I paying for? What am I paying for? Somebody please tell me. What the hell am I paying for? Pay for it. Huh? What am I paying for? You're my escort, a living escort? She says she believes men should pay for everything and she don't have to do nothing. This is her theory. This is what she believes. I don't know why this looks so dark today. My lighting is not good today, and I don't know why. The lighting is not hitting today, and I don't know why. Lizzie says she's a dumb bitch. What am I paying for? Please tell me, you dumb bitch. You stupid bitch. Tell me what I'm... You dumb bitch. Tell me what I'm... Tell me what I'm paying for. Somebody please tell me. Because I don't know. Hold on, give me a second. Hold on. We're going to listen to her in a minute. Hold on, let's do what this dumb bitch said in a minute. Let me take this fan off the window. Let me turn this off for a minute. What am I paying for, you dumb bitch? Now, okay? Now listen, she's looking for a sucker. She's looking for a nigga she could just run over. She's looking for a simp. That's what she's looking for. She's looking for a simp. She's looking for a simp.
If you can...
She's looking for a sucker, and a lot of these females are looking for suckers. There's a lot of suckers out here. There's plenty of suckers out here that are willing to pay for everything, and she don't have to do nothing but lay around and open her legs. These chicks just want to lay around and open their nasty, disgusting legs. Just lay around and open her legs. That's all she got to do. Lay around, open her legs. Lay around, open her legs. Oh, man, get this stupid bitch out of here, Barbara Green. Dumb bitch. Get out of here, bitch. Get this bitch out of here. Anytime you come in saying stupid stuff, disrespecting me, I'm calling you a bitch. Please get this bitch, Barbara Green, out of here. Thank you. Anyway, you know you like her. You know you like her. Stupid bitch, see? See what I'm saying? So I don't trust these women. That's why I don't trust these chicks, man. I don't trust none of these bitches. But anyway, this nasty bitch. Now, let me tell you something. In a relationship, a man and a woman are supposed to work together. Am I right? If I got my own stuff and I can pay for my own stuff, you should be able to pay for yours. I don't want nobody that's going to be a liability. It's a difference between an asset and a liability. Hello, somebody. Two different things. If a chick is just digging in my bank account all the time, you're a liability. If you can't help me double and triple my money, you're a liability. If we're not making money together, if we don't have a business, if we're not partners, you're a liability. People are either one of two things. They're an asset or a liability. I will never get with a woman who is a liability. I will never get with a woman that's just trying to hit my pockets and that's it. This chick says she makes 6 figures. She says she makes 6 figures. How do you make 6 figures a year? And she says she believes that keeping all her money and the man pays for everything while she makes 6 figures. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. How do you make 6 figures? This is how I know she's a liar. How do you make 6 figures, but the man still got to take care of you? That don't make sense. Are we going to put our money together and triple and double our profit? Are we going to invest together? Are we going to invest our money together, bitch? Huh? Are we going to invest our money together? Huh? This is the stupidest thing. Listen, Jack, huh? Real man, what? Oh, okay, all right. I'm not talking about that. Listen to what I'm saying. Did I say anything about paying for lunch? This has nothing. I'm talking about, listen to what I'm saying. This woman, I'm not talking about buying your woman shoes every now and then. I'm not talking about taking a woman out every now and then. This is not what she's saying. She's not saying that. She's not saying buy her something every now and then, take her out. That's not what she's saying. She's saying a man is supposed to be fun. She's talking about a man is supposed to sponsor her entire life. A man is supposed to sponsor her because she got a coochie. Sponsor me because she got a coochie. Now, I'm going to play it. I just had to break it down. I'm going to let y'all listen to her in a minute. You're supposed to sponsor her life because she got a vagina. So she just lay around with a vagina and you're supposed to pay for it. I don't need a live-in escort. She want a simp, yes. A sucker. I don't need a live-in escort. If I'm just paying for you, you're my live-in escort. You're my live-in prostitute. I don't need a live-in prostitute. I don't need a live-in prostitute emptying my bank account, you dumb chick. You dumb bunny. I don't need a dumb bunny emptying my bank account, you idiot. I don't need a live-in prostitute. I don't need that. If I'm not building with you, you can leave. You can leave, you dumb chick. You get what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. So she said you should pay for everything. And she shouldn't have to pay for nothing. But she makes 6 figures. Show me how that works. So that means I'm going to be in a relationship with this dumb chick, this stupid broad. I'm going to be in a relationship with this idiot. And you make 6 figures. And you take all my money. And you don't offer nothing. Yes, that's why relationships are down the toilet. Yes, I totally agree with that. There's no real relationships nowadays. Hold on, give me a second. There's no real relationships nowadays. There's no real relationship nowadays. I gotta cut that light off. How do I cut that top light off? Hold on. It ain't no real relationship nowadays, man. Everybody, I don't need a woman that's a taker. I don't need a woman who is a taker. So that means I'm in a relationship and she's a taker. She's just gonna take from me. You just selling pussy. I don't need you to sell in-house pussy. Find you a sucker where he can just buy the pussy for the rest of your life. Lifetime pussy buying. You purchase this pussy for the rest of your life. She wants somebody to buy the pussy for lifetime warranty on it. She got a lifetime warranty on a vagina. A lifetime warranty vagina. I'm not paying for a lifetime warranty pussy. Get out of my face. You just dump it. I gotta work extra hard all just to take care of you. Are you a baby? Am I taking care of a baby? Huh? Am I taking care of a baby? I don't need to take care of a prostitute. I don't need an in-house escort, an in-house prostitute, an in-house hooker, and I don't need to take care of a little girl. Are you a grown-ass woman? If we can build, then we can do something. But she's just a taker. It's supposed to work that way. It's supposed to be an equal relationship. But they always, what kills me about these women is, but see, they don't want to build because they're selfish Jezebels. Now she looks all pretty and nice, and she talking all nice, and she gonna be tricking people. You know, she's talking nice. It sounds really good, but it's a bunch of bullshit. She don't want to build with no man. She don't want to build with. She want to take. Take. She don't want to build with you. And it's always signs to show you when a woman is a taker. These chicks don't care. She don't care nothing about no dude. This dumb chick don't care nothing about nobody. She only care about herself. She looking for somebody to use. Hello, somebody. She looking for someone she can use. They don't want to build with you. Dumb chick. And you're going to hear how stupid she sounds. I'm going to play some of it, and I'm going to let you listen to it. We're going to get to some of this. We're going to get into some of this. They don't want to build with you. They want you to just sponsor their life. They looking for a sponsor. Talking about she make 6 figures. Lying bitch. Let's listen to this lying bitch. Now she's an attractive young lady. That's it. She think offering pussy means something. Now let's listen to this bitch.
You know, but I'm sorry, y'all. I just have so much going on.
Hold on. Let me say this before I start it. She talking about her values. How is selling pussy and putting a price on your pussy a value? Somebody tell me. How is selling pussy and putting a price on your coochie, how is that values? I'm going to let you listen to how stupid this chick is, and I'm going to put this video in my Dumb Bunny Chronicles section. No. This is my new, I'm sorry. No, this is my new series, Hookers, Escorts, and Prostitutes. This is a brand new series. Now listen to how stupid this chick is. Oh shit, but you know what? True, I agree with that. She gonna find her a sucker though. She gonna find a sucker. She gonna find an idiot. She gonna find them, watch.
That, like, all I can say.
Oh.
I am the one. The intersection of chaos and karma.
Alright, give it a second. Goddamn commercials.
You know, like, we have to be compatible.
Hold on. Let me rewind it. This is how stupid she sounds. And she gonna contradict herself too.
That, I felt like maybe it would be some back and forth with some people and then whatever. Who cares? It's the next day or something. But, so what started to happen is that after I tweeted that, it kind of started like getting attention on Twitter per se. And then the next day, or a couple days later, which is today, the Shade Room posted it on their platform. So, of course, that made people really talk about it. You can probably see how I got dragged, how I just, yeah, they went in on me. I'm not gonna lie. I would say definitely, people took it really far. There's some people that told me to kill myself. There's some people that told me that I'm the scum of the earth, the worst kind of woman. Anyone that marries me, I feel bad for them.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, you are the worst kind of woman. That's the worst type of woman to marry. A woman that's draining your pockets. Yes, you're the worst type of woman to marry. Yes, you are. Because I can't build with you. You're a taker. Huh? What? That's the worst type of relationship to be in, with somebody just taking from you all the time. Just a taker. She ain't offering nothing but pussy. And she think her vagina means something. She think her nasty coochie means something. You just offer coochie and I can drain your bank account. I don't think so. Yes, you're the worst type of woman to marry. Yes, you are. Oh yeah, she's gonna find her a simp. You're the worst type of woman to marry. Yes, you are.
I'll be single for the rest of my life. No man is ever gonna want a woman like me. You know, the yada, 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 yada. I did get all of that really terrible stuff. I also got some people that just maybe politely disagreed. I got some people that agreed. Here's what I have to say about everything, just to address it and just to explain what I'm saying. So this term, or I guess this lifestyle that I'm referring to, is called hypergamy. So as I've been getting older, I've realized that hypergamy is something that resonates with me. It's something that I agree with. It's something...
Hypergamy. Code word for use a nigga. Hypergamy. Code word. Use a nigga. That's what it means. They kill me with this hypergamy crap. You mean use a nigga. That's what you're using it for. That's what you use hypergamy for. Don't try to act like you're using it for the actual definition. I'm a hypergamist. I'm into hypergamy. No, you're into using a nigga, using a brother, using whoever. That's what you're into. Listen to the rest of what this stupid chick had to say.
That will be my life, you know. Just to give you guys a little insight on exactly what hypergamy means, I'm going to read the definition here. Hypergamy is the term social scientists use to refer to
Yes, Andre, she has a level of narcissism. Yes, she feels entitled to everything, and she feels like she's above everybody. Yes, that's narcissistic behavior. Yes.
Women prioritizing wealth or social status and mate selection. Hypergamy is commonly referred to as trading or marrying up. There is a great deal of research that supports the notion that hypergamy plays a big part in female mate selection. And the actual definition that they have here is, hypergamy definition is marriage into an equal or higher social group or income level. I wouldn't really be able to tell you guys why people were upset.
Hold on. Now, hypergamy. Now, she just read the definition, and she don't even, this is how stupid she is. She said, marrying into a higher or equal status. Hypergamy. Marrying into a higher or equal status. But she's talking about a dude taking care of her, and she don't do nothing but lay around and open her legs and open her vagina. That's it. So how is this an equal status when you say you keep all your money and you spend up all his? You're a prostitute. You're an escort, you're a hooker, and you're a prostitute. There's no way around it. Let's listen to the rest of this.
Because at the end of the day, I didn't say anything that bad. And at the end of the day, people need to learn how to agree to disagree, okay? People need to learn how to just be like, oh, that's her. Okay, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Like, if you are the person that wants a 50-50 relationship and you want to split things and you want to split dates and you want to split the bills and you want to do that, do it. I'm not stopping you. Like, you and I are in a relationship, so why does it matter what I think?
It doesn't matter.
At the end of the day...
Say, listen to it. Why does it matter what I think? It has nothing to do with what you think. People are addressing your stupidity and idiocracy. Nobody cares. It ain't about what you say. She thinks she's that important. She's so important that people care about what she said. It's not about caring about what she said. It ain't about caring. We're pointing out your stupidity and how dumb you sound. That's what people are pointing out. Do you hear how dumb you sound? That's why people went off on you on social media. But she thinks she's so important. She thinks she's so fine. She thinks she's so entitled. She thinks she's so above everybody because she look good and got a coochie. That entitles her to anything she wants. She look good and got a pussy. That means everything. I look good and I got a coochie, so pay for it. I look good and I got a coochie, pay for it. She put a price on her pussy. You're a prostitute. You're a prostitute. You put a price on your pussy, you're a prostitute. I look good and I got a coochie, pay for it. You're a prostitute. Now let's listen to the rest of what this prostitute had to say. And she think it's cute, she think it's funny because she got all this attention from her post. And she really thinks she's that important. She really thinks she's that important. She has a narcissistic characteristic. If you don't know what narcissism is, look it up.
Let's think about this. Why does it matter so much what I think
it
or
don't
what
matter.
I want?
It don't matter.
So I feel like, I think it went viral on Facebook, it went viral on Twitter, it went viral in the Shade Room. And I'm just really wondering, I guess I'm grateful, I have an influence, but...
Oh my God. Just listen to what this chick said. She said she has an influence. You dumb chick. Do you know what influence means? You don't have an influence. An influence is when you can persuade and when you can direct people to believe what you believe. That's influence. Influence is when you can steer people in a certain direction or open their eyes to something that they never saw before. That's influence. When people see your leadership skills, when people want to follow you because the stuff that you teach and show is beneficiary to their life. That's influence. You're not an influencer. Everybody said you were wrong. She really thinks she's that important. This is all in her head. See, that's what narcissists do. They believe they're above everybody. They believe they know everything. You can't tell them when they're wrong. You can't check them. Huh? Nobody can check them. They're above everybody. They're entitled to everything. Everything they say is right. They're just so important. And they're really of no importance. What is she talking about? She has influence. Do you know what influence means? No, she doesn't, because she's stupid. That's why. She's stupid and she's stuck on herself. Just stupid. I'm glad I have an influence. I got an influence. How you got an influence? You ain't influenced nobody with that disgusting gold-digging user man mentality. You ain't influencing nobody, you idiot. Do you know what influence means? Stupid. A lot of these females are stupid. That's why I do have the Dumb Bunny Chronicle series. Because a lot of these females are stupid. Stupid as hell. We live in a stupid generation. Dumb as hell. Listen to this dumb chick. She thinks she's that important. What? Let's listen to the rest of this dumb chick. Listen to this dumb ass bitch.
At the end of the day, I really don't understand why people care so much.
People don't care.
Little old me, have to say what I want to do in my life. I get it, I guess. I get it.
I get it.
Because I have an influence.
Oh my God, how many times she gonna say it? I got an influence. She's really stuck on herself. She really believes she's something she's not. Because I got an influence. I'm such an influence. No, you're not. You dummy. Look up the word influence. Go read a book, you dumb chick. Go read something. Go study something. Go research something, you idiot. That's how stupid these chicks are. Go read something, you dumb bitch. You're stupid as hell. You're stupid. That's why I got Dumb Bunny Chronicles. That's why I started that series. She don't even know what influence means. She's using the word out of context. Stupid. Come on, man. Stupid. Let's listen to the rest of what this idiot has to say.
But at the end of the day, I think that everyone has the right to choose what kind of situation, relationship, marriage, anything that they want to, involve themselves in. Now, for me, I've never been the kind of person to flaunt my things or talk about how much money I make or talk about, I tell you guys about what's going on with my show and I have music coming. But if you really think about it, as an influencer, I'm not that flashy.
Oh my God, she keeps saying she's an influencer. How are you an influencer? She keeps saying that crap. and she said it. See, listen. How many, she said she's an influencer about 10 times in one sentence. In one paragraph. She said I'm an influencer about 7 times. Come on, man. You're not an influencer. She bigging herself up. See, narcissists have a self-inflated image. Narcissists have a self-inflated image of who they are. She really thinks she's something she's not. You're just an attractive female. That's it. That's it. You're just an attractive, dumb female. You're not an influencer. You're not a leader. You're none of that. You're not a public figure. You're none of that. But in her head, because a post went viral for the wrong reasons, she believes she's an influencer. It's all in her head. Just my illusion of grandeur. Yes. It's all in her head. She's some big star, some big influencer in her mind. And she ain't influencing nobody. Let's get into the rest of this. Yes, she said she lost count on how many times she said she lost count on how many times she said she's an influencer. Yes. She's an influencer. On where? How? Let's get into the rest of this stupid chick.
Talk about how much I make. You know, I don't talk about how much I make. I felt the need to talk about it in this scenario because...
Oh my God. I don't talk about how much I make while getting ready to talk about how much she makes. Listen how stupid this chick is. Listen how stupid this chick is. This chick is stupid. Man, she dumb. I want to say some other stuff, but I'm trying to be, I'm trying to be funny and entertaining and not be too vulgar, I want to be vulgar, though. I really want to be vulgar right now. I really want to be extremely vulgar right now, but I'm not going to do it. She's just so stupid, man. Jesus Christ, listen to this. I don't talk about how much I make while I'm getting ready to talk about how much I make. Let's listen to the rest of this stupid idiot. What's up, Kaylin? Yes, Lizzie, she is broke. Watch, you're going to find out that she's broke. Listen, watch. Listen, okay, Caleb, you know I do. Men's rights, Caleb.
Of the hate that I was getting, and I had to kind of clap back or...
Now, another thing I don't understand is, if somebody, with this generation of young women, if you tell them they're wrong, they call it hate. I don't understand that. You call out that they're wrong, they call it hate. How is that hate when we're calling out your stupidity? That's not hate. We're calling out your stupidity. Let's go on.
Blame my take on this. I say all of that to say that I'm 22 years old.
Okay.
I make 6 figures. I am working on so many things as it relates to loyalty and a TV dude.
This bitch says she makes 6 figures. How do you make 6 figures, but you want a man to take care of you? You make 6 figures, but you said a man got to pay for everything. You don't make 6 figures. A real independent woman who makes 6 figures a year is not going to say she's looking for a man to take care of her. Hello, somebody. That's the words of a broke, entitled bitch. Hello, somebody. Those are words of a broke, entitled chick. Hello, somebody. An independent, successful woman making 6 figures a year is not going to say, I need a man to take care of me. A man should pay for everything. She's not going to want a man to pay for everything. Am I right? Y'all know it's the truth. She ain't going to want a man to pay for everything. Not a woman making 6 figures a year. She's a liar. And listen, narcissists are compulsive liars. She's a narcissist. She's a prostitute narcissist. She's a narcissist. They are liars. If you look up narcissism are lie. They lie all the time. Right, the narcissism is in her head, an ego. They have big egos, they have inflated egos, and they lie about everything. A successful woman making 6 figures is not going to say a man should pay for everything. Stupid. An independent woman only wants a man that can match her. An independent woman wants an independent man. An independent woman making money, she wants a man that's making money. She don't want the man to pay for everything, and she don't pay for nothing, and she don't do nothing but lay around. Come on, this chick is a liar. Only broke chicks make posts. Pay for it. Pay for it. Those are broke gold diggers. Only broke gold diggers say pay for it because they're broke. So because they're broke, they try to make it seem like they're entitled to you to pay for their stinking behind. That's it. That's it. She's entitled. Listen to the rest of this dummy says she makes 6 figures. Yes, gold diggers are broke chicks. Yes. Gold diggers are broke women looking for a handout. That's all gold diggers are. What's up, A-Goddess? Gold diggers are broke women looking for a handout. Entitled broke women. Broke women with all this entitlement. A broke chick with all this entitlement. Talking about she's 22, she makes 6 figures, while at the same time saying, you need a man to take care of you and pay for it. No, because you're not making 6 figures. You lying dumb chick. Let's listen to the rest of this.
So that's going to be really lucrative. My music, a lot of deals that are silent that I can't really discuss until I can discuss them have paid me very well. You know, I am doing fine financially.
Hold on. This chick is a liar. Hold on, let's listen to this again.
So many things as it relates to loyalty and a TV deal that's going to be...
Hold on. This chick about to say she got TV deals. Hold on. See, she trying to cat now. She trying to cover this up now. Now she's trying to claim, oh, I got all this money. I don't really need a man to pay for everything. Yes, you do. That's why you're lying right now. Let's listen to this again. Listen to what she say, all these deals she got on the table. Let's listen to this lying narcissist hooker.
Of the hate that I was getting. And I had to kind of clap back or explain my take on this. I say all of that to say that I'm 22 years old. I make 6 figures. I am working on so many things as it relates to loyalty and a TV deal that's going to be really lucrative. My music, a lot of deals that are silent that I can't really discuss until I can discuss them have paid me very well.
She's a liar. She's a liar. Let me tell you something. Now I got to involve myself into this. She's a liar. She's a liar. If you go to my Instagram page, and anybody that's been following me a long time, if you go to my Instagram page and you scroll down, you'll see me working with celebrities like Sylvester Stallone, Tyler Perry, T.I., Queen Latifah. You'll see me in television. You'll see me in movies. You'll see me doing all this stuff if you go to my Instagram page, because I work in the entertainment industry. I have a resume. You could go to my IMDb page and you can see that I work in the entertainment. But people who've been following me, y'all know this already. Okay? You go to her Instagram page, you won't see nothing. You won't see anything. All you see is a bunch of pictures. You don't see her working with nobody. Never. Go all the way down to her Instagram page. She hasn't worked on nobody. Hasn't worked with anybody in the industry. Not one person. She only had one picture. Not one. I haven't seen one on there. Talking about she work in the industry. No, you don't. You're lying. Even people that work in the industry post something. Even people that actually in the industry, they post something. Right. If you're making a lot of money, you don't need me. Exactly, Lizzie. Yes, she's lying. You don't work in the industry, chick. You're a liar. Jason B says she has no conviction. Right. You can tell. You can feel she's lying. She's just telling people what she think they want to hear. She's working on her cat out in the street. You ain't got no TV deals, you liar. The only thing she did was Fashion Nova, and that was it. No, I'm not. Who said I was bragging, Yvette? I never said I was bragging. You missed the point, Yvette. You missed my point. The point I was saying was, you'll see that I work in the entertainment industry, Yvette. I'm not bragging. The point I was making is, do I ever go around and say I work with this? Do we ever hear me saying that? If you go to my Instagram, if you check my resume, you go on IMDb, you see that I work in the industry. I'm just making a point that I don't have to go around saying I work in the industry. She's saying it because she's trying to prove that she works in the industry when she doesn't. That was y'all. Sometimes y'all miss my point. Y'all miss my point sometimes. Some of y'all miss my point. Understand my point. Listen to what I'm saying in context. Don't pick apart what I'm saying bits and pieces. Listen to what I say in a contextual form. Listen to the overall message. Don't listen to a sentence here and a sentence there. That's what a message is. You're listening to the overall message. She did Fashion Nova and that was it. That's all she's ever done. All she ever done is Fashion Nova. And I know you ain't get paid 6 figures for no Fashion Nova. Huh? You ain't make no 6 figures for no Fashion Nova. You made a couple thousand. You ain't make no... Please. Now let's get now. She's a big entertainment star. She's a big entertainer star. Now she's a big old star. She in her head, she this big old celebrity. She this big old star. She's this big influencer. She this big old star. She this big influencer. She this big time movie star. All this stuff, all in her head. But she need a man to pay for everything though. Somebody please tell me, do you see the problem? You're a big movie star. You got all these movie deals that you don't have. You got all this stuff going on. You make 6 figures, but you still need a man to pay for everything. Do y'all see that's an oxymoron? Do you see the contradiction in what she's saying? Can't you see the woman is lying? Contradictions, oxymorons, and lies. You could pick apart what she's saying so easily. I got deal, and listen, I'm gonna rewind it again. It took her so long, right, Elena? She thinks she's famous, right? It took her so long to explain this. Yvette, it's not that deep. It's not that deep, okay, Yvette? We can agree to disagree, all right? It's not that deep. We grown folks, all right, Yvette? Not that big of a deal. But anyway, I'm gonna rewind it again, and I'm gonna show you how she's a liar and how she thinking so hard on what to say next. Well, listen to this. Listen. Well, watch this. She said, "I got movie deals. I got this. All these deals. You liar! Shut up, lying chick. Let me go back to this lying bro.
I make 6 figures. I am working on so many things.
Hold on. What's taking you so long? I make 6 figures. She said, I make 6 figures. You don't do nothing but sit on your ass and wait for a man to rescue you. That's what you do, you nasty chick. Stop lying, you liar. You narcissist. You lying bunny. I make 6 figures. I sit on my ass and do nothing. And look how to get men for their money because you need to pay for it. I look good. I got a coochie. Pay for it. A man should pay for the pussy. You prostitute. Let's listen to what this this crazy delusional hooker chick has to say.
Explain my take on this. I say all of that to say that
Listen.
I'm 22 years old. I make 6 figures. I am working on so many things as it relates to loyalty and a TV deal that's going to be really lucrative. My music, a lot of deals that are silent that I can't really discuss until I can discuss them have paid me very well. You know.
Hold on. Do you hear what she just said? She said have paid her very well. How are you getting paid for stuff that hasn't happened yet? Man, this chick is stupid. This chick is dumb. This chick's stupid, man. She said, I have deals on the table. It hasn't happened yet, but they paid me very well. How you get paid for a job you ain't even do yet? This chick is really stupid, man. Yo, this chick is... I'm going to play this one time. That was an oxymoron. Oxymoron. That didn't even make sense. How you contradict yourself in 3 words? It usually takes at least 2 sentences to contradict yourself. You contradict yourself with 2 opposite words. That don't even make sense. She's stupid. I'm going to play it again. She's an idiot. Chick is an idiot. Listen. A beautiful idiot.
I make 6 figures. I am working on so many things as it relates to loyalty and a TV deal that's going to be really lucrative. My music, a lot of deals that are silent that I can't really discuss until I can discuss them have paid me very well.
Oh man, this chick is stupid. Did y'all? Did you hear this idiot? She said she got deals that are going to be lucrative. And then she turned around and said, I got all these deals and that have paid me very well. Are they going to be lucrative or have they already paid you? Which one is it? How the hell you say the opposite thing in the same sentence? She's stupid. How do you say 2 different things in one sentence? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Either you got paid or you didn't. How do you get paid for a job you never did before? I got stuff that's lucrative. I'm going to play it one more time because you know I pay attention to everything. Y'all know I pay attention to everything. Listen to this. Listen to her contradict herself in the same sentence.
Lucrative. I make 6 figures. I am working on so many things as it relates to loyalty and a TV deal that's going to be really lucrative. She
said, I'm working on a TV deal that's going to be lucrative. Okay? Then she's going to turn around and say, have paid me very well. This chick is stupid, man. This chick is dumb. She said, that's going to be lucrative. That has paid me very well. And which one is it? Come on, she's a liar. Let's listen to this stupid chick.
I make 6 figures. I am working on so many things as it relates to loyalty and a TV deal that's going to be really lucrative.
Right.
My music, a lot of deals that are silent that I can't really discuss until I can discuss them have paid me very well.
The deals is going to be lucrative, but they have also paid you very well at the same time. This chick is stupid. Very delusional. This chick is stupid. I have you rolling. She got me rolling. She's stupid. Dumb bunny, man. Oh my God. Oh my. Yeah, why do you have to think about it? If you got so much stuff going on, why do you have to think about it? Huh? I could just run down the line on things I got going on, and I got going on in the industry. I could just run stuff down. I could run down what I've done in the industry and what I got coming up. Matter of fact, I'm in Tyler Perry's, I play a bodyguard in Tyler Perry's new TV series, Bruh, which is on BET+. I got that's about to come out. I done work with so many celebrities, and I'm always working on Tyler Perry's set. So, I mean, I got a lot of stuff going on. I can just run it down. She got to think about it. That lets me know you're not doing nothing. If you got so much going on, you can just run it down. I got this deal is going to be lucrative, and it has paid me very well. I got a deal that's going to be lucrative, and it has paid me very well at the same time. Exactly. Everybody know that I work in the entertainment industry. She says she has a deal that's going to be lucrative, and it paid her very well already at the same time. Somebody tell me how that works. She's stupid. That's going to be my new joint. She's stupid. I got to use that more. I'm just making y'all laugh. Yes, I'm being entertaining right now. She's stupid. She don't have no receipts. No. She did Fashion Nova, and that's it. Now let's listen to the rest of this. Nah, man. This guy.
Well, I am doing fine financially. I promise. Like, I make enough money to support myself as a 22-year-old young lady. I make enough money to Buy my mom Balenciaga.
Oh my God, she's lying. Do you hear how long it take her to think? She's thinking of the next line. This is what narcissists do. They lie, and then when they try to think of the next lie. Fake it to you, man. I guess that's what she's doing. Now, I can see if she has dreams of making six figures, there's nothing wrong with having a dream. She said, hey, God, you crazy. She's stupid. Now, if you have dreams of making six figures, there's nothing wrong with that. If you aspire to make six figures, yes, that's fine. If you want to work in television and movies and you aspire to do that, that's fine. Say you inspired, you're aspiring to do that. Don't say you're doing it now and you're making all this money. You're lying. You're lying. Now look, I'm gonna play this little piece back. She had to think so long. It's funny how she's doing so much, but she gotta think of the next word to say.
Mother's Day, I make enough money to
I make enough money to
do things like that, you know, and I'll always
Let's listen.
I love my mom. I'll always buy her things. And so many things as it relates to loyalty and a TV deal that's going to be really lucrative. My music, a lot of deals that are silent that I can't really discuss until I can discuss them have paid me very well. You know,
Her body language tell you she's lying.
I am doing fine financially. I promise. Like, I make enough money to
who are you trying to convince? I make enough money. I promise you, I'm fine. Finance. Who are you trying to convince? Us or the audience? Oh, you're trying to convince everybody. You're trying to convince yourself and the audience that you're making all this money and you damn near a millionaire. I make enough money, please. I'm good. I'm fine. I mean, really, like, trust me. I got money. I'm fine, everybody. I have money. I'm good. I got money. Which one is it? She's stupid. Let's listen to it. She's stupid.
My music, a lot of deals that are silent that I can't really discuss until I can
Exactly, Lizzie.
discuss them have paid me very well. You know, I am doing fine financially. I promise. Like,
Really? Oh, for real?
I make enough
Really?
money to
Really?
support myself as a 22-year-old young lady. I make enough money to buy my mom Balenciaga on Mother's Day. I make enough.
She's stupid. I gotta play that again. She's stupid, y'all.
You know, I am doing fine
Really?
financially.
For real?
I promise.
Really?
Like, I make enough money to support myself as a 22-year-old young lady.
And what else?
I make enough money to buy my mom Balenciaga on Mother's Day.
She's stupid. Listen to her. She's stupid. Listen to her. She's stupid.
My music, a lot of deals that are silent that I can't really discuss until I can discuss them
She's stupid.
have paid me very well. You know, I am doing fine financially. I promise. Like, I make enough money to support myself as a 22-year-old young lady. I make enough money to buy my mom Balenciaga.
She's stupid. I gotta play it one more time. Damn, that was a long ass pause. For somebody that's half as rich. For somebody that makes six figures, that's a long pause. I'll tell you. She's stupid. Let's go back and listen to this again. That's a long pause, you idiot.
That I can't really discuss until I can discuss them have paid me very well.
Have paid her,
So
right.
I am doing fine financially. I promise.
I promise. I'm okay.
I make
I'm
enough money
good.
to
I make
support
enough
myself
money.
As a 22-year-old young lady,
I make a lot of
enough
money.
money
To
buy my mom Balenciaga on Mother's Day. I make enough money to do things like that, you know, and I love my mom. I always buy her expensive gifts, and you know, like, I make enough money to sustain.
How many times you gonna say she make enough money? I make enough money. I'm fine financially. I'm okay. I make money. I buy my mother. I buy my mother a bag. Is that the name of the bag? I forgot. She bought her mom bags. I make enough money to sustain. She keeps saying, who are you trying to convince? Yourself or the audience? Who are you trying to convince? Look at Jeffy. She is beautiful. That ain't the point, Jeffy Molly. And she'll use and abuse your ass too. She is beautiful. Look at this nigga. This nigga come in here, he don't want to hear the message. He want to be a simp. Look at this nigga that just came in alive, Jeff Bonnie. This Negro, she is a beautiful. We all see that. What is your point? She's a nice looking female. Yeah, she got a bunch of makeup on and she has a weave in her head. She's still a nice looking female without it, but she got it all caked up. She do look good. Niggas always chasing the pussy. That dude would probably empty his bank account to get some of that. This nigga probably empty his bank account. Here. I ain't got no more money. You love me? Nigga empty his bank. He'll spend his last $200 on that chick. Jeffy. Hey Jeffy, you spend your last $35 on her, Jeffy. Jeffy is spending his last $35 on her. Here, you can have my whole bank account. Yes, I'm roasting you, Jeffy. I don't know who you are, Jeffy, but I'm roasting you. He's a coochie chaser, yeah. He a coochie chaser. He ain't a money chaser. He ain't a success chaser. He ain't a business chaser. He a coochie chaser. And them coochie chasers, they get got by females like this. Get them every time. She looking for a simp and a sucker. That's all she looking for. A simp and a sucker. A coochie chaser. Go ahead, Jeffy. Chase the coochie. Now let's listen to that. Let's listen to it. She's stupid.
My own lifestyle that I'm talking about. You know, so I feel like a lot of people took my tweet at buy my mom Balenciaga on Mother's Day. I make enough money to do things like that, you know, and I love my mom. I always buy her expensive gifts. And, you know, like, I make enough money to sustain.
I make enough money. Who are you trying to convince? Who are you trying to convince? You keep trying to convince everybody you got money. No, you don't. Because if you had money, you wouldn't care what nobody think. If you got money, you wouldn't keep trying to convince them you got money. You dummy. You ain't got no money, bunny, you dummy. That rhyme, don't it? You ain't got no money, bunny, you dummy. She's stupid. Stupid, man. You ain't got no money, bunny, you dummy. Man, Freaky Friday. I hope y'all enjoying the live show. We having some fun tonight. Yes. Yes, this is the fun side of Zillionaire. This is the fun side. I always talk about serious stuff all the time. Tonight, I'm wilding out and I'm going in on her. We having fun tonight. I'm wilding on this chick. And yes, I'm entertaining the audience. Yes, I'm entertaining. She said, a simp. A simp, that's who. What the hell is, she's stupid. Let's listen to her. She trying to convince us, y'all, she got all this money. Let's listen to her.
My own lifestyle that I'm talking about, you know, so I feel like a lot of people took my tweet as I just want to sit on my ass and not do anything and not have any and not have a dollar to my name.
That's what you want to do. You want to lay around and sit on your ass. That's exactly what you want to do. And you're trying to convince us that you don't. You dumb bunny with no money. You shut up, bunny. You ain't got no money, dummy. Shut up, bunny. You ain't got no money, dummy. I love the way that sounds, I tell you. This shit, man, who are you fooling? That's exactly what you want to do. You want to sit on your butt and have a man take care of you. Because you ain't got no money, bunny, you dummy. She's stupid. Let's listen to her.
But I want my man to take care of me like a father would while I sit here like a little girl with no money to
That's
my
exactly what you
and
want.
I don't do anything in life. I guess that's how they took it.
See, she told on herself. People always telling themselves. People always telling themselves if you listen. Because you ain't got no money, bunny, you dummy. People always telling themselves. All the time. As if you've been watching my channel, I always show you how people telling themselves. But when they telling themselves, they telling themselves in third person. Because you ain't got no money, bunny. You dummy. She's stupid. Let's listen to her again. Listen to this. Listen, she's going to tell on herself and say what she really wants. Listen, she told on herself. This is exactly who you are right here.
Now, I believe in... I just want to sit on my ass and not do anything and not have any... and not have a dollar to my name.
Yep.
But I want my man to take care of me like a father
Yep.
would.
Yep, that's what you want.
While I sit here like a little girl
yep.
with no money to my name.
That's what you
and
want.
I don't do anything in life.
You want a man to sponsor your entire life. You want you want a sugar daddy. That's what you want.
That's how they took it. Now, I believe in dating up or at least dating equal. So me, a 22-year-old girl that makes 6 figures, I believe in dating.
Here she go. She keeps saying she makes 6 figures. How many times you gonna tell us you make 6 figures? You lying bunny. You ain't got no money, dummy. Every time I say it, y'all should say it with me. You lying dummy. You lying bunny. You ain't got no money, dummy. I wish it was a crowd right in front of her, and right after she speak, everybody just yell it in unison. You lying bunny. You ain't got no money, dummy. She's a liar. A straight liar. She's a liar. I make 6 figures. I make 6 figures. If you make 6 figures, you don't need a man to take care of you. That's how we know you're lying. So stop lying. A woman that makes 6 figures will never post, I need a man to take care of me. Because she don't need a man to take care of her. She's well taken care of. Hello, somebody. Hello, somebody. A woman that has money don't need a man to take care of her because she's well taken care of. All she needs is a man to match what she's doing. Either match her, come close to her, or have more than her. Hello, somebody. Am I right? A woman that makes 6 figures, either she wants somebody that can match her, maybe a little below her, or maybe a little above her. But somebody that's doing something. Hey, goddess. You lying bunny. You ain't got no money, dummy. That's the new anthem. So she's lying. You don't make 6 figures. You don't need a man. If you make 6 figures, you don't need a man. That wouldn't even be a post. Women who make 6 figures don't post that. Hello, somebody. Because you lying bunny, you ain't got no money, dummy. Now, let's get back on that. Right, exactly, right. She make $150K a year, but she still wants some help, right? Get out of here, you lying bunny. You ain't got no money, dummy. She's stupid.
That also makes 6 figures or higher, and I'm going to tell you why. I personally believe in that because I believe that someone that understands my lifestyle.
Yvette, why did you just delete his message? Yvette, I don't know how you be blocking people. Sometimes your blocking skills be way off. Why did you just block Garber's? Why did you just delete Garber's message? I don't know what's going on with you, Yvette. I don't know. Sometimes you be doing some weird blocking. I don't know why you blocked Gabar. He didn't say nothing wrong. It was funny what he said. Gabar said you make $100K and you want help, and you deleted his message. Anyway, you did that before, Yvette. I don't know. You did this before, Yvette. You're blocking people that don't need to be blocked. I don't know why you're doing that. I don't know why you're doing it. You did it before, Yvette. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't want to have to snatch that wrench. I don't want to snatch it, but anyway. No, she thinks she's entitled. She thinks she's pretty. She thinks she's pretty. She thinks she's pretty. And she feel like she's entitled for men to pay for the coochie. She thinks she can just sit around and be paid for it. She put a price tag on her vagina, like a lot of females do in this stock culture we live in. They put a price tag on their coochie. Period. Now let's listen to this chick. You ain't got no, stop lying, bunny. You ain't got no money, dummy. She's stupid. Let's listen to it.
That is kind of sort of living my lifestyle. Us coming together, we be able to, there's a understanding in general of finances, you know, and as much as you guys want to say that finances don't matter in a relationship and it's the love that matters, I'm going to tell you this. Love matters.
This chick is confused. This chick is confused. This is a wishy-washy, dumb bunny. First she said she just want a man with money. Now she's talking about love. Which one is it? This is Miss Oxymoron, Miss Confused, Miss Twisted, Miss Cuckoo, Miss Narcissist. She's crazy. What is this chick talking about, man? What is this dumb chick? She's stupid. You lying bunny. You ain't got no money, dummy. Let's listen to it. She's stupid.
Because as much as I can date someone with money, right? I can date anybody with money. Whatever. I can date this person, this guy, this rich guy over here, this rich guy over here. But all of these rich guys that I could date, maybe only one of them will actually really spark my attention and actually serve me and actually stimulate my mind and actually...
Hold on, serve her. Okay, serve her, right? Right.
You know, just do the things that make me like somebody. Like, just because you have money, you know how many lame people in the world there is with money?
Oh my God, she just confused me. I swear to God, these chicks are stupid. She confused me 10 times in that one sentence. Did you hear how stupid? She went from love to money to now he ain't really got to have no money. Now to men, some men are lame who got money. Now, which one is it? She's stupid. Which one is it? Did you hear how many? Did you hear she went 5 different directions in one sentence again? She's stupid. What the hell? How do you go 5 different places in one sentence? Now she all over the place. Let me rewind it again if you didn't pay attention to hear what this stupid chick said. Listen to this stupid chick. Lizzie said, the fuck? She all over the place. Which one is it? He gotta have money, love, no money, lame, broke. Which one is it, you stupid chick? You lying bunny. You ain't got no money, dummy. She's stupid. Let's listen to the rest of this.
A lot. Just as many lame people as that.
Listen to this.
As that I could date. Maybe only one of them will actually really spark my attention and actually serve me and actually stimulate my mind and actually, you know, just do the things that make me like somebody. Like, just because you have money, you know how many lame people in the world there is with money?
I'm confused. I'm confused. Now she's going back saying, you know how many, it's lame niggas with money too. You didn't say that at first. You're contradicting everything you said. See, what she's trying to do is, she's trying to change her stance on what she said before. She's trying to change it because she knows what she said is stupid. She knows what she said is stupid. So she's trying to, how can I put it? She's trying to make it sound better. You know how many lame guys got money? Hold on, but you just said a nigga should pay for it. You said a nigga gotta have money. You said you make 6 figures. So now love is important, and now he gotta have character, right? And substance now. Now he gotta be a little cool for you, right? Now he gotta have some style now. Which one is it? Let me tell you who she really is, y'all. Let me tell you what's really going on with this chick. This chick want a man to sponsor her. Okay? She want a man to sponsor her. But she knows if she get with a man that got money, she's not going to be happy. So the nigga that's taking care of her, she'll take his money and go be with a thug. Hello, somebody. She'll get a nigga, she'll get a lame dude to take care of her. Pay all her Balenciaga, Gucci, Vera Wang, whatever. Vera Wang, whatever. All this stuff, all this high price Burberry, all this stuff. She'll get a simp and a sucker to pay everything for her. right? But then she'll take his money and go be with a thug. She'll get her a sucker. She'll use a sucker with money and go spend it on a thug. This is the type of chick she is. She get a nigga she using, then go get her a thug that's abusing. She get a nigga she using and find a thug that's abusing. That's who they are. That's who they are. They use a nigga and then they let another nigga abuse them. It's no middle ground with them. It's always one extreme to the next. It's no middle ground. You can't meet in the middle. You can't meet in the middle. You can't build with these type of women. They're selfish people. You can't build with a woman like that. She's selfish. It's all about her. All about what she can get. Huh? So she'll use a nigga. She'll get a dude that she's using and spend it on a man that's abusing. That sounds good. I've been having some good rhymes tonight. No, them rhymes go right into my point. She'll find her a nigga she using and spend it on a man that's abusing. That's how it go with these chicks. It's no middle ground. It's no 50-50. It's one extreme to the next. That's how she is. So she's trying to go back on what she said before. Well, rewind the video if you're late.
A lot. Just as many lame people as there are without money. I mean, although it's a different tax bracket, let me tell you, I'm not dating nobody that's lame or just not compatible.
Oh my God. She went from saying, she just all over the place. She went from saying she's not dating a man with no money to saying she's not dating a lame man with money to saying I'm not dating nobody compatible to saying how many lame men that got money and how many men who are not lame that don't have money. Which one is it? You lying bunny. You ain't got no money, dummy. She's stupid. She's stupid. You lying bunny. You ain't got no money, dummy. She's stupid. If you're really making 6 figures, you don't need a man to take care of you. That's why you're trying to convince everybody that you have money and you don't. Now all of a sudden you don't need a man with money. Now you're trying to convince everybody you don't really need a man with money. Now you claim you just want one, but he's still got to pay for everything while you claim you make 6 figures. No, you're not. You're broke. You're a pretty broke. You're a pretty dumb broke excuse me. You're a pretty dumb broke gold digging bum chick. That's what you are. I'm gonna listen to some more of this and then I'm gonna get off this live.
Like, we have to be compatible at the end of the day. So as I'm dating in my tax bracket or higher, there's still so much more that goes into it. I do believe that it's extremely important to me. This is all me. I believe it's extremely important to, one, just date equal or higher. And that will always be my thing, you know? And I think it's unfair that the people that have dragged me about this, how entitled, it seems like they're almost entitled. Like,
what?
They're mad at me for not wanting to date below my tax bracket. And
no,
I think everyone in this whole world,
you're trying to change. No, you're trying to change it up. No, you're trying to change it up. You dumb bunny. That's not what you said. You said a man should pay for it. That's what you said. You said a man should pay for it. You said a woman shouldn't have to pay for a damn thing. Don't try to switch it up now. Stop trying to make it sound good. Stop contradicting yourself. That's what you said in your tweet. That's what you said in your post. That's what you said in this video. You said a man you shouldn't have to pay for nothing. A man should sponsor your entire life. He should drain his bank account for you because you're pretty and you have a coochie. You put a price on your coochie because you're a prostitute. Anytime a woman puts a price on her coochie, you're a prostitute. There are different levels of prostitution. You got the low-class prostitutes, the ratchet prostitutes, the low-class ratchet, bum, disgusting prostitute, the middle-class disgusting prostitutes, and you got the bougie, pretty, disgusting prostitutes like you. There's different levels of prostitution. Let's get that right. You put a price on yourself. You said a man should pay for it. You said pay for it. You didn't say pay. You're talking about your vagina. Pay for it. Anytime a woman says pay for it, she's talking about her coochie. We all know this. We all know this. We all know this. She's just stupid from not reading. She's one of them dumb chicks that don't read. All she do is plot on using the next man. That's it. That's how stupid she is.
A certain type. You know, people have a certain thing they like about somebody, or certain things, certain deal breakers, or whatever. Everyone is entitled to that, guys. If you're not dating them, why do you care? Just like you may have this type. Oh, nah, man, my man gotta be fit. He gotta have a six pack. Oh, nah, my girl gotta have a big booty.
Hey, Nicole, you see, that's why he in my live, though. You see, your jokes are so corny. He in my live watching me because I'm a corny nigga. He a secret fan. That's what he is. The little sissy boy, the little sissy Eric Brooks. A sissy Eric Brooks. I got somebody to roast. A sissy boy. Your jokes are so corny. That's why you in here watching me, Eric Brooks Sr. You sissy. That's why you're watching me. Because I'm a corny dude. A secret fan. You a secret sissy. A secret sissy fan. You idiot. You mad because you a simp. A simple. Oh, your jokes are so corny. That's why you're over here watching me. You secret fan. You secret weirdo. What grown-ass man comes in a live and says that? Somebody please tell me. What grown-ass man comes in another man's live? Your jokes are corny. Somebody please tell me. Everybody else laughing but you. You idiot. And they laughing at you right now at me roasting you. So my jokes must be funny because people is laughing. My jokes must be funny, Eric Jr. Senior, you little sissy. You're a sissy, and I bet you I'll knock you out. I bet you I'll knock you out in person too, punk. Little bitch. Grown ass bitch man. He's a bitch. Just like a female. These dudes are just like women. I would expect a woman to come in here and do that. I would expect a woman coming in here to do that. He a grown ass man coming in here commenting like a girl. Grown ass man, you bitch. You wouldn't say it to my face in person, though, would you, punk? No, you wouldn't. You know I'd knock your head off, chump. These keyboard gangsters. You see this keyboard gangster? He hard. What he said, that was some hard. Boy, I tell you. She says, I'm glad y'all enjoying the live tonight because I'm having fun. Freaky Friday. We having a ball in here tonight. Let's listen to this chick. You lying bunny. You ain't got no money, dummy. She's stupid.
She gotta have some bitch. Whatever. What if I felt entitled and I was mad because I don't have a big booty? So now I'm gonna drag you because you said you want a girl with a big booty. You know what I'm saying? Like, that really doesn't make any sense. Like,
no, you don't make sense.
To your preference. I don't. Actually, I don't care. Because if you want a girl with a big booty, then obviously it ain't me. So why do I care? You know what I'm saying? So I just think that whoever or whatever, as long as I'm not offending anybody, as long as I'm not
this chick's stupid.
Disrespecting anybody,
Listen, you stupid bitch. Listen, dummy. Listen, you stupid chick. Listen, you dumb chick. When you put stuff on the internet, you put stuff out there for people to analyze, for people to read, so for people to observe, for people to give their opinion. You put out something stupid, and 99.9% of the people told you sounded stupid. I read the comments. People said this chick is dumb. People were saying, oh, this chick is stupid. People were saying, oh, this chick is a narcissist. Other people were saying, gosh, she gotta be stupid if you think a man just gonna pay for some pussy. Everybody was saying, listen, I can't listen to her stupidity. Come on. She said, bitch, she don't make no sense at all, Lizzie, not at all. She don't make no sense. I made your night, and that's cool. I made your night. We having fun tonight. You know, I had to entertain y'all too. You know, I don't want to give y'all no boring live. I'm just entertaining y'all, you know. You lying bunny. You ain't got no money, dummy. She's stupid. You got to end it off with she's stupid. You lying bunny. You ain't got no money, dummy. She's stupid. Now listen to a chick. She don't make sense.
Like, I just don't get why people are so upset. You know, this is just what I prefer.
And she's so stupid, people were not upset. People were calling you out on your bullcrap. People were laughing at you. I read the comments. People were like, this chick is delusional. This chick is stupid. There was so many LOLs and laughing my ass off comments. It was ridiculous. People were not even mad. People were laughing at you, saying how foolish you are. Nobody was offended. They were like, you sound stupid. But she thinks she's that important. Because she's pretty and she got a vagina. So she's just, you pretty and you got a vagina. You're just important to the entire world. The whole world owes you. The whole world should just bow at your feet because you're pretty and you have a vagina. We shouldn't question what you say when you say something stupid. When you do something wrong, we're not supposed to call you out on it because you're pretty and you have a vagina. And how dare anybody tell you you're wrong? You're pretty, you got a vagina. How do anybody tell you you're wrong? How can anybody tell you you're stupid? I'm pretty, I have a vagina. The whole world owes me. The world needs to bow down to my vagina. The whole world needs to bow down to my good looks and my vagina. How dare you tell me I'm wrong? How dare you tell me I'm wrong? Come on, man. She's stupid. You ain't got no money neither, bunny.
I prefer to date someone that financially...
Now she's trying to change her entire story. She's changing her entire story from what she posted. Now she's trying to twist it up and try to make it sound even better.
We can match each other or he got more money than me. Because I believe that in life, surrounding yourself with people that have, because I've always believed, and this has been since I was like in grade school, like as a young girl, I've always believed that surrounding yourself with, like even your friend group should be of a certain caliber if you want to continue to progress in life. Birds of a feather do flock together. Absolutely. So in life, in general, in friendships, in relationships, and my colleagues, the people I work with, I want to make sure that everybody has something that
they can give you. She want to make sure everybody got something to give her. She takes so long to make a point. The loop, the loop, the loop, the loop, the loop. The loop, the loop, the loop, the loop, the loop. She takes so long to make a point. Oh my God. The loop, the loop, the loop, the loop, the loop. Who remember that old Bugs Bunny buzzard? That old cartoon with the buzzard. If you haven't heard of it, Google it. Look on YouTube. The buzzard on the buzzard on Bugs Bunny show. Dog, he was stupid as hell. And he was a dumbass buzzard. and Bugs Bunny was just too smart for everybody. He would outsmart this dumbass buzzard. Dog, my mama told me to be early for dinner. How you remember that, Lizzie? Lizzie, you must have been watching some oldies and classics. My mama told me to be early for dinner. Da loop, da loop, da loop, da loop, da loop. That's gonna be the new anthem for the stupid people. That's the new anthem. Oh shit. Da loop, da loop, da loop, da loop, da loop. Oh my God, she's stupid, man. That's the new anthem for the stupid people. That is the new anthem. Da loop, da loop, da loop, da loop, da loop. Man, she is really stupid. Right, he was stupid as hell. She's stupid as hell. Then listen to the rest of this. Gosh, she's stupid.
Is either matching me or is either above me so that I can progress, so I can learn from them, so I can really, really, really just make sure that I'm going up and up in life. Now, there is nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with wanting a friend group of a certain tax bracket.
But that's not what you said.
There's nothing wrong with wanting a relationship of a certain tax bracket. There's nothing wrong with that, especially if you yourself, you have a certain tax bracket. You make money. You know what I'm saying? I make money. I can back all of this stuff.
She keeps saying, I make money, I make money, I make money. That's all she keeps saying. But you need a man with money. A woman that has money do not need a man to pay for her entire lifestyle. A woman with money doesn't talk like this. Women who are damn near millionaires or worth over $500,000 don't talk like this. An independent, successful, wealthy woman do not talk like this. That's how we know you're broke. You lying bunny. You ain't got no money, dummy. She's stupid. Da loop, da loop, da loop. Let's listen to the rest of this.
Can completely take care of myself, as I've been doing for a minute. You know, it's not like I'm out here on the street saying I need a rich man. Like, I'm taking care of myself. I'm good. So it's
how are you good? She keeps saying I got money, I'm good. But you say I want a man that got money. Like, this chick is stupid. I got money, I'm good, I make money. But I want a man that got money. I want a man to pay for everything. I want a man to have more than me. I want a man to be in a higher money bracket so I can use him and abuse him. I need a man with money. The whole time you say you got money, but you looking for a man that got money that can just spend it. They can just spend it on you. You ain't got no money, bunny.
so wrong and unfair, and it's like coming off as entitlement that so many people were mad at me.
You are entitled.
Date in my tax bracket.
You are.
Higher. I feel like it's like entitlement. Like,
you are.
Damn. You mad at my type? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just thought that was funny. But I say all of that to say, obviously, in my tweet, I wasn't just talking about dating in my tax bracket. I wasn't just talking about dating someone that makes a certain amount of money, but I was also saying that women should be financially taken care of in a relationship.
Oh.
And that your woman shouldn't have to pay anything.
Now listen. This chick is so stupid. She went from saying, I made that tweet, well, a woman shouldn't have to pay for nothing, a man pay for everything. That's what her initial tweet. Then she went from saying it should be 50-50 and I need to date either on my level or above my level. Then she goes back to saying a man should pay for everything again. This chick is stupid and confused. Listen.
That so many people were mad at me for wanting to date in my tax bracket or higher. I feel like it's like entitlement. Like, damn, you mad at my type? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just thought that was funny. But I say all of that to say, obviously, in my tweet, I wasn't just talking about dating in my tax bracket.
Listen to this.
I wasn't just talking about dating someone that makes a certain amount of money, but I was also saying that women should be financially taken care of in a relationship and that your woman shouldn't have to pay anything. And I think that triggered a lot of people because it comes...
A successful woman is not going to say the man should pay for everything. Name one successful woman making 6 figures or who is a millionaire that's going to say a man should pay for everything. Matter of fact, a woman who is a millionaire and a woman that is successful like to show a man, I don't need your money. Hello, somebody. A successful woman loves to show another man that I don't need your money. Hello. Hello. I don't need your money. A successful woman doesn't need a man to pay for everything. What the hell is she talking about? Because she's a lying bunny. And she ain't got no money, dummy. That's why. She's a liar. She's not making sense. And she's taking us all over the place. She's contradicting herself and everything. A successful woman does not need a man to pay for everything. You know how many women, let me tell you something. I've met women that had money. Matter of fact, I know a woman right now in Atlanta, she has a little bit of money. And she told me when I come to Atlanta, she said she want to do this and that for me. She talking about she want me to come over her house. She want to do this for me. She's talking about spending money on me, and we're just friends. I haven't even had sex with this woman. We're just friends. But she always liked to show me that she got money. She liked to show me I'm independent. I'm not looking for your money. That's what she's trying to show me. I don't need your money. I have money. But if, she's showing me I don't have a problem spending money on you. If you want to spend money on me, fine. But she's showing me I'll spend money on you. I don't have a problem with that. Hello, somebody. She be trying to show me that I don't mind spending money on a man. I don't mind doing for you. Because I know you got your own, I got my own. And we could take turns taking each other out. I even have another friend. We take turns taking each other out. And we're just friends. We take turns on paying for stuff. We're just friends. I'm not in a relationship with nobody. We take turns paying for stuff. Because the other person don't want to make it feel like I'm using her. The other person don't want to feel like she's using me. We don't want to make it feel like we're using each other. That's why you look out for each other. She's talking about just taking a man for his money, period. A man should just pay for anything, and she don't have to pay for nothing. What the hell are you talking about? Chicks and dudes better be careful before you end up missing. That has nothing to do with the title. Thank you, Sherry. That's the point I'm making, Sherry. A successful woman is not going to look for another man to pay for everything. Let's listen to what this stupid chick had to say.
Off as, like I said, like I'm just sitting on behind and I just want a man to raise me or something, right?
You do.
I'm very, like, in general, like as a person, I'm very unconventional. Like I believe in women empowerment. I believe in Black empowerment. I believe in a lot of like unconventional things and new ways of living, yes. But something that I've always traditionally believed in, just because I saw it in my own household growing up, is that the man should provide. So that doesn't change because I make six figures. That's what I'm...
A man providing, there's nothing wrong with that. A man doing everything and the woman doing nothing, that's a problem. I'm going to say that again. A man providing, is nothing wrong with that. A man doing everything and you bring absolutely nothing to the table is a problem. You bringing your pretty face and your pussy to the table is not enough. You bringing your pretty face and your pussy is not enough. Now let's listen to the rest of this.
I explain. That's still hypergamy. That's still, yes, I do make six figures. But traditionally...
Oh my gosh, she said it. How many times she gonna tell us she makes six figures? I make six figures. But a man should pay for everything. But I make six figures. But a man should pay for everything. A woman should have to pay for nothing. But I make six figures. No, you don't. Stop lying, stop your lying, buddy. You ain't got no money, dummy. She's stupid. She's stupid. Stop lying, buddy. You ain't got no money, dummy. She's stupid. You got all this money, I got all this money, and I don't need a man money, but I need a man to pay for everything. I don't need your money, but I need you to pay for everything. That don't make no sense. Like, she does not make any sense. She's an idiot. I don't need your money, but I need you to pay for everything. Boy, I tell you, man. He said, I lost count. Elaine said, I lost count. You keep saying you make six figures, but at the same time, you need him to pay for everything. Listen to this. Da-loop, 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 da-loop.
I believe that a man should provide. So while I make six figures,
oh my
that
God.
doesn't change.
She said it again. How many times? Oh my God, she just said it twice in this one sentence. Oh my God.
That I still believe that a man should provide. And also, it's okay that I feel that way. Like, it's okay that this is what I want. You know how when you on a dating site and you filter out things and you gotta put what you want, right? The reason that that exists is because everyone can have what they want. No one should have to settle for something that they don't want because of conventional ways.
Yeah, she wants somebody she can use. Yeah, you're right. She wants a man she can use. She wants a man she can use. How is she making women look bad? Everybody is different. She's making herself look bad. She's not making women look bad because all women are not the same. All women are not the same. How she's making women look bad? She's not making women look bad. She's making herself look bad. And a lot of women are, we already know, a lot of women are already like this. Thank you. And Jason B. Thank you, Jason B. A person that makes six figures don't need to say it 100 times. I make six figures. I make six figures. But I make six figures, y'all. But I make six figures. I'm fine financially. I make six figures. I got six figures. I know, but I can provide for myself. I have six figures, but he need to pay for everything. I know, but I know if he got his money, he pay for everything because he knows I got six figures. Stupid. You ain't your lying bunny. You ain't got no money, dummy. She's stupid. Let's listen to the
thinking, or because they don't want to be looked down upon, or because they whatever. If people want a poly relationship, do that if that makes them happy and everyone in the situation is happy. If people want this relationship, if people want that, like everyone should do what makes them happy. So
you're right. They should do to make them happy. And you're looking for a sucker to take his money. Everybody should do what's happy. And if you getting a sucker and a simp makes you happy, find you the sucker and simp you're looking for.
At the end of the day, while I make six figures.
Oh my God, she said it again. Oh my God. Oh my God, how many times is she gonna tell us she makes six figures? Oh my God, I never heard a rich person, I never heard a wealthy, successful person keep saying they make six figures. She said it again. Oh my God, she said it again. Oh my God, she said it like 10 times. This is how we know she's lying. Oh my God. Oh. This chick said it 5 times in this one little line.
Change that I still believe that a man should provide. And also, it's okay that I feel that way. Like it. I believe in women empowerment. I believe in Black empowerment. I believe in a lot of like unconventional things and new ways of living, yes. But something that I've always traditionally believed in, just because I saw it in my own household growing up, is that the man should provide. So that doesn't change because I make six figures. That's what I'm trying to explain. That's still hypergamy. That's still, yes, I do make six figures. But traditionally, I believe that a man should provide.
Oh my God. Yes,
so
I do make six figures.
While I make six figures.
Oh my God. She said it twice in one. She said it twice in one breath.
My own household growing up is that the man should provide. So that doesn't change because I make six figures. That's what I'm trying to explain. That's still hypergamy. That's still, yes, I do make six figures.
Oh my God.
But traditionally,
what the
I believe
fuck?
that a man should provide. So while I make six figures.
Oh my God. I'm done. I'm done. Yo, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Like, I can't take it no more. Oh my God, she said it 3-4 times in one sentence. She said it 3-4 times in one sentence. A man should have money and provide. I make six figures, so I traditionally believe, but I make six figures. So now I'm making six figures, and he has his money and he's providing while I make six figures. I'm going to play this one more time. I can't believe she said it 3 times.
And I believe in a lot of like unconventional things and new ways of living, yes. But something that I've always traditionally believed
Said,
in,
bitch, shut the
just
fuck up.
because
You
I
just
saw
said,
it
no,
in
you
my own
don't.
household growing up,
Bitch, shut
is
up. No,
that
you don't.
the man should provide. So that doesn't change because I make 6 figures. That's what I'm trying to explain. That's still hypergamy. That's still, yes, I do make 6 figures.
Oh,
But traditionally, I believe that a man should provide.
already.
So while I make 6 figures,
She said it 4
that
times.
doesn't change that I still believe that a man
She said
should
it 4
provide.
times.
And also, it's okay that I feel that way. Like, it's okay that this is what I want. You know how when you on a dating site and you filter out things and you gotta put what you want, right? The reason that that exists is because everyone can have what they want. No one should have to settle for something that they don't want because of conventional ways of thinking, or because they don't want to be looked down upon, or because they whatever. If people want a poly relationship, do that if that makes them happy and everyone in the situation is happy. If people want this relationship, if people want that, like
If you say something stupid, they're going to delete your message. I don't know who you are, who delete my message. If you say something stupid, my moderators will delete your message. So if you say something stupid, you got deleted. My moderators did it. There you have it.
everyone should do what makes them happy. So at the end of the day, while I make 6 figures, I'm a hardworking woman. I'm traditional in the sense that I want my man to provide.
Yo, she said it 5 times in the same paragraph.
The reason that that exists is because everyone can have what they want. No one should have to settle for something that they don't want.
That's how we know you broke.
Conventional ways of thinking, or because they don't want to be looked down upon, or because
She gonna say it again.
they whatever. If people want a poly relationship, do that if that makes them happy and everyone in the situation is happy. If people want this relationship, if people want that, like everyone should do what makes them happy.
She gonna say it again.
At the end of the day, while I make 6 figures, while I'm a hardworking woman, I'm traditional in the sense of I want my man to provide. I want a man that
didn't make sense. She said while she makes 6 figures, she want a man to provide for her. Right, she's a liar. That don't make sense. A woman that makes 6 figures is not going to say, I need a man to provide for me. She's going to say, I need a man I can build with. Hello, somebody. A woman that makes 6 figures is going to say, I want a man I could build with, not a man to provide. If you make 6 figures, you don't need a man to provide. That don't make sense. That doesn't make sense. But what, I don't know who the fuck is to leave. I don't have time for this dumbass shit. Fucking leave. Like, I don't understand these assholes coming and saying stupid shit. I have my own opinion. Well, leave then. I don't care about your damn opinion. Leave. Anyway, people just come in and say stupid stuff. I have my own opinion. See you. I have my own. Leave then. If you say something stupid, my moderators are going to block you. If you don't like it, leave. The hell out. Don't tell me you're leaving. Just leave, bitch. Now, she said she makes 6 figures, but she still want a man to provide. Tell me where that makes sense. Tell me where that makes sense. Let me make sure your dumb ass don't come back on my channel too. You idiot. Yeah, you're gone from my channel, dumbass. People just come in. Some people have no life. They just want to troll. Right, they come in with the dumb stuff. I have my own opinion. See you later. I have my own opinion. I don't care nothing about your own opinion. Leave. If you say something stupid, you get blocked, dumbass. Anyway, she says she makes 6 figures 100 times. We heard her say she makes 6 figures 100 times. We heard this dumb chick say she makes 6 figures 100 times. We got it. You make 6 figures. 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 Somebody who makes 6 figures does not have to repeat it 1,000 times. If you make 6 figures, you don't have to keep saying it. You're trying to convince yourself you have money that you don't have. You're trying to convince yourself you have money, and you're trying to convince us that you have money that you don't have, at the same time saying you need a man to provide. That's how we know you're broke and you don't have any money. You lying bunny. You lying bunny. You ain't got no money, dummy. She's stupid. Let's listen to the rest of this stupid stuff.
Is the provider. I do. So when I say that a woman shouldn't have to worry about paying a damn thing, I'm saying that I grew up in a household where I saw my people, my mom didn't touch none of that.
Now she's gonna talk about how her dad was a simp and her mother used her dad. Listen to this.
Like she didn't go in her purse. She didn't. And she made money. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom didn't.
She think that's cute that her dad was a sucker and her mom spent up all his money. She think that's cute. She think it's funny. She had a very selfish mother, probably didn't respect her father, okay? Took all his money. You have some men are actually weak like that. They'll give their wife all their money all the time. You have some very weak simp men out there. They will fall for this. They're weak men. And these are the type of men that they go after. Men that they can use and take all their money. They don't want a man they can build with. They want a man they can use. Understand the difference. You either build with your partner or you're taking from your partner. It's no in between. Right, she get it from her mother. You see the stuff that's passed down? Her father was a sucker. Her father was a simp. Her mother didn't do nothing but just take. So she saw her mother be a taker. She saw her mother be a taker. She saw how her mother used her father. So now she wants to repeat that same stuff. Her father was weak. She said her mother, now my mother didn't go in her purse for anything. And you're proud of that? You're proud that your mother never went in her purse. How are you proud of that? A real woman will want to pay for something every now and then. Hello, somebody. A real woman will want to pay for something every now and then. A real woman don't mind buying her man a nice shirt or a nice pair of shoes every now and then. Hello, somebody. A real woman, a real wife don't mind taking her husband out every now and then. Hello, somebody. She don't mind buying her husband a gift to show she appreciates. Hello, somebody. Hello, somebody. A real woman ain't going to sit there and just keep taking for 30, 40 years and just draining this man. Emotionally, mentally, and physically, and financially. You're just draining this man. You're a leech. Your mother was a leech. She leeched off a man for 30 years. Just take. And she didn't want to offer to do anything. But if you're a weak, simple man, that's for those weak, simple mans. There you have it. Well, her mother was pimping her father. So using men is in her blood. Basically, my mother used my father, so, hey, I'm going to use somebody. My mother used my dad all them years. What kind of woman is that never goes in her purse for her man? Somebody please tell me. Oh, we live in a society where women say, I'm a strong black woman. I don't need no man. But you won't go in your purse and buy your man something every now and then. That lets you know about the women in our society. That lets you know about the females in our society. You won't go and you got a good man that he pays for everything already. He give you a roof over your head, number one, which is number one. He keep a roof over your head, number one, and he pays for everything. And your mother would not go in her wallet and do nothing for him. He's a simp and a sucker. He is a sucker. And your mother knew she had a sucker when she got with him. I ain't going in my wallet. I shouldn't have to pay for nothing. I'm entitled because I'm a woman and I got a pussy. I'm entitled because I'm a woman and I got a pussy. I got a pussy, so I'm entitled to money. I got a pussy, so I'm entitled to money. And this is how these females think. Use what you got to get what you want. And this is what they teach their daughters. Let's listen to this rest of this stuff before I get out of here.
My mom was provided for, and she always has been, and she always kept that standard. Also, the way that I grew up, there's so many reasons why people may believe in hypergamy, and a huge reason maybe because that's how they grew up and that's what they grew up seeing. So I definitely grew up seeing that. I grew up seeing my mom be provided for while also going to work and while also making her own bank. So I posted it on my Instagram, and here was my caption. I said, do I believe that a man should completely provide? Yes. Do I think that a woman should sit on her ass? No. I don't think anyone should. I make 6 figures and
Oh my gosh, she makes 6 figures again, y'all. So, oh my God. I never heard a rich people person keep telling you how much their money they make. Rich people never tell you how much money they make. If you notice, rich people never tell you how rich they are. Rich people never tell you, I need some water. Rich people never tell you, yes, again. Rich people, yes, she said it again. Rich people never tell you how much money they have. I make 6 figures. She's been saying it since the beginning of the video. All through the video, she makes 6 figures. This is crazy. She should know, right?
never go half on a date with a man. Actually, I'll never go half on anything with a man unless we are investing or starting some sort of business venture. I believe that when a woman has a man, she should never have to touch her wallet. He should actually feel uncomfortable if she does. I believe in hypergamy. What do you believe in? To each his own.
She says she'll never go half with a man on nothing. She said, I'll never go half on a man with nothing. A woman should never have to touch her wallet. So in other words, just let me drain you and use your money, and I'm going to use your money. I'm going to take all the money you got, and I'm going to use you. And I ain't giving you nothing. She going to use you. She going to use you and not give you nothing. Crazy. What kind of relationship is that? Where one person is always taking. What kind of relationship is that where someone is always taking from you? She doesn't care about knowing right from wrong. She doesn't care. She doesn't care about right and wrong. She cares about a man using a man. A woman should never go half on a man. A woman should never go in their pocket. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. I'm just going to use you, and I'm not going to, I'm going to be a liability. Women like this are they'll leave you broke. Women like this will have you half killing yourself trying to work to keep up their lifestyle. A man is supposed to just work to keep up her lifestyle, and she doesn't do anything. Right. Why he just drains his bank account. Right. She wants all the money and just drain all his money. Why she does nothing. Then she claims if we're starting a business, you're going to take all the money from the business. Why would I want to start a business with you? Why would I want to start a business with you when you want to take all the money? Why would I want to start a business with a woman that don't want to build and split the money? If I make $100,000 with a woman and she's telling me she wants $90,000, why would I want to build with you? Why would I want to build with a woman like you can't? You can't. You can't build with a woman like that. You can't. She's going to drain you. She's a leech. She's going to drain you for everything you have. She'll take you for everything you got. You can't build with a woman like this. I would never want to be a business partner with her when she want to take all the money. She never go half with a man. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. But yet, there's strong black women, though. There's strong black women and independent, but they never go half with anything with a man. And when they do a business venture, she takes all the money.
Can't be upset that I know what I want and that I refuse to date below my tax bracket. So, you know, that was just me kind of going more in depth about it. While I have the 6 figures that I'm referring to in my bank account.
Oh my gosh, she said it again. Oh, this chick said it again. This chick said it again. She said it again, y'all. I gotta plug this joint on. She said it again. She keeps saying it. She said it again. She said it again. Oh my God, she said it again.
Hypergamy. What do you believe in? To each his own. Can't be upset that I know what I want and that I refuse to date below my tax bracket. So, you know, that was just me kind of going more in depth about it. While I have the 6 figures that I'm referring to in my bank account, if we go on a date, I believe that I should not have to look at the bill. As far as I'm concerned, I shouldn't even know how much the bill came up to. Like, I shouldn't even think about the bill. As it relates to house bills, you know what? With my little 6 figures in my bank account, if I decide...
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yo, she said this at least 11, 12 times. Yo, she said it again. She said it again. I'm done. She's stupid. She's stupid. She's letting us know how broke she is. Is she really stupid? You lying bunny. You ain't got no money, dummy. She's stupid. This chick is stupid. She said it again. And she's going to keep saying it.
I have the 6 figures that I'm referring to in my bank account. If we go on a date, I believe that I should not have to look at the bill. As far as I'm concerned, I shouldn't even know how much the bill came up to. Like, I shouldn't even think about the bill.
Because you're broke.
As it relates to house bills,
listen.
You know what? With my little 6 figures in my bank account, if I decide, hey boo, I'm feeling good, I want to take care of bills this month. If I decide I want to do that, I'll do it. But in general, I believe that a man that is a provider takes care of the bills. That is how I grew up. That is what I grew up seeing. That is what I believe in. No matter if I make 6 figures. You can decide whatever you want. Like, you can do whatever you want. So with the 6 figures on my bank account.
Oh my God. She said it again. This bitch stupid. Like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. This bitch is stupid. This chick is really dumb. You lying bunny. You ain't got no money, dummy. This chick is really... She keeps saying it.
I want to take care of bills this month. If I decide I want to do that, I'll do it.
You ain't taking care of no bills because you're a broke bitch.
I believe that a man that is a provider takes care of the bills.
Watch this.
That is how I grew up. That is what I grew up seeing. That is what I believe in. No matter if I make 6 figures.
Oh.
You can decide whatever you want. Like, you can do whatever you want. So with the 6 figures on my bank account, I may say, well, hopefully by the time I get it.
She says 6 figures. She says 6 figures. Just keep saying it in the same sentence.
And I have more than 6 figures.
Oh my God, no she didn't. Yo, this is crazy. Yo, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. What's going on, Chantel? This shit is crazy. This bitch just said it 4 times in one sentence. Listen to this. Oh my God.
With my little 6 figures in my bank account, if I decide, know how much the bill came up to. Like, I shouldn't even think about the bill. as it relates to
Yes, Yvette.
house
Yes, she's yelling 6 figures because she got zeros in her bank.
bills. You know what? With my little 6 figures in my bank account, if I decide, hey boo, I'm feeling good, I want to take care of bills this month. If I decide I want to do that, I'll do it. But in general, I believe that a man that is a provider takes care of the bills. That is how I grew up. That is what I grew up seeing. That is what I believe in. No matter if I make 6 figures. You can decide whatever you want. Like, you can do whatever you want. So with the 6 figures on my bank account, I may say, well, hopefully by the time I get married, I have more than 6 figures.
Oh my God!
However many.
Yeah, she's stupid. I'm done. I'm fucking. Yo, I'm done. I'm done. This shit is crazy. This bitch is stupid. This bitch is stupid. I can't believe this. The stupidity. I'm done. I don't believe what I'm hearing. She said 6 figures 10 times. What? Oh my God. I can't get over this.
What do you believe in? To each his own. Can't be upset that I know what I want and that I refuse to date below my tax bracket. So, you know, that was just me kind of going more in depth about it. While I have the 6 figures that I'm referring to in my bank account, if we go on a date, I believe that I should not have to look at the bill. As far as I'm concerned, I shouldn't even know how much the bill came up to. Like, I shouldn't even think about the bill. As it relates to house bills, you know what? With my little 6 figures in my bank account, if I decide, hey boo, I'm feeling good, I want to take care of bills this month. If I decide I want to do that, I'll do it. But in general, I believe that a man that is a provider takes care of the bills. That is how I grew up. That is what I grew up seeing. That is what I believe in. No matter if I make 6 figures. You can decide whatever you want. Like, you can do whatever you want. So with the 6 figures on my bank account, I may say, well, hopefully by the time I get married, I have more than 6 figures. But with however many figures in my bank account, if I decide, oh babe, I want to buy you.
She said it 5 times in that small sentence. Really? Okay.
I want to buy you a car today. I want to buy you whatever today. That's something that I'm deciding to do with my hard-earned money to show my love. That's something that I'm deciding.
What's up, Chantel Marbury? What's up? I see Chantel in the house. Did I speak to you, Chantel? I think I did. Chantel Marbury.
Because I want to do it. But like I said, the general situation is that my man provides. My man completely provides. He doesn't even want me to touch my wallet. If it were up to him, I would never touch my wallet. I would never have to do anything. That is me spending my own money. That is how I grew up.
What? That lets me know what kind of woman you are. Why would you be the type of woman that doesn't want to do nothing for your man? How do you show your appreciation for a man that is successful and taking care of you? How do you show your appreciation besides giving him some pussy? A man can get pussy anywhere. A man can pay for pussy anywhere. Matter of fact, these women are throwing pussy like it ain't nothing nowadays. How do you not show your appreciation towards your man by doing something nice for him? What kind of woman are you when you don't want to do nothing nice for your man? I would never get in a relationship with a woman like that. I would never be in a relationship with a woman that never want to do nothing nice for me. I'm always paying for everything, and she don't do shit but stay on her ass and play in her vagina. Stay on her ass, sit on her ass, and play in her pussy all day, and wait for me to have sex with her. I'm making all the money. I'm working overtime. I'm doing everything. I'm working hard, whether you own a business. I don't care if you own your own business, you work with somebody, or you got a career, you're working hard. Especially if you own your own business, you got to work even harder. But she keeps saying she made 6 figures.
That's what I grew up seeing, And that is what I believe in, and that is what I want in life. Anyone can have what they want in life as long as they're being, as long as they're, like I said, they're not disrespecting anybody, they're not offending anybody, whatever.
Hold on. That's disrespectful as hell. You take a man for all his money and you do nothing for him. That shows how much you don't respect him. You dumb chick, you broke chick. That shows your respect for him. You never want to do nothing for him, but he spends all his money on you. And you shouldn't touch no money, and you should do nothing for him. But open your little stinking ass legs and give him some pussy. But hold your asshole open. All you got is to give him some holes. Your mouth hole, your asshole, and your pussy hole. Open your holes up. That's it. That's it. You think that's worth something. Man can get that from anywhere. There's plenty of fine women in the earth. You ain't the only fine woman on earth. There's plenty of fine women that give up the pussy, whether pay for it or free. So what kind of woman are you? You don't respect that man if you don't do nothing for him. You got a lot of women like her that don't appreciate what a man do for you. You show me you don't appreciate it. You feel entitled to it. You got to understand, a woman that feels entitled will never appreciate you. An entitled woman never appreciates you because she feels like you owe it to her to do it. Do you hear me? An entitled woman feels like you owe it to her, so she will never appreciate you. And a person that doesn't appreciate you will disrespect you. Hello, somebody. I'm going to say that again. A woman like this who never does nothing for her man and who feels like you're supposed to do everything. A person that's entitled will never appreciate you. And when a person doesn't appreciate you, they don't respect you. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? Hello, somebody. Knock, knock. Is anybody the hell home? Entitled women are so dangerous. They're dangerous, very dangerous. They feel like they can use anybody they want. I can just use you anytime I feel like it and throw you away when I feel like it. I can use you, throw you away because you're supposed to do this for me. You owe me this. Everybody owes me. Everybody bow down to me. I'm superior above all of you because I'm pretty and I have a pussy. It's a million pretty girls with a vagina. That don't mean anything. You better offer more than that. But she'll find her a sucker. She'll find her an idiot. She'll find her a punk. She'll find somebody she can use and abuse. Trust me on that.
What you got going on is your business. So, I believe that
no, they don't give a damn.
People talk about what do you bring to the table?
Right.
What do you do? I believe that I bring so much to the table that whatever in this whole lifetime I decide I want, I can have.
People asked her what she bring to the table and she didn't explain nothing. Listen to what her response was. People asked her what you bring to the table and this was her response. Listen to how stupid she is.
Anyone can have what they want in life as long as they're being...
This is how stupid she is.
As long as they're, like I said, they're not disrespecting anybody. They're not offending anybody. Whatever you and your partner got going on is your business. So, I believe that I bring...
Listen.
People talk about what do you bring to the table?
Right, what do you bring to the table?
I believe that I bring so much to the table that whatever in this...
She said, I believe I bring so much to the table and didn't name one thing. You see how she deflected off of that? People ask her, what you bring to the table? She said, I believe I bring so much to the table that I'm entitled to anything. What do you specifically bring? She brings nothing but a pretty face and a stinking pussy. That's it. She brings nothing to her taste to the table but her pretty face and her stinking ass. That's it. That's all she brings to the table. Stinking pussy and a pretty face. Stinking ass and a pretty face. She think that really means something. She can't give an example because she doesn't have anything. she doesn't bring anything to the table. She believes deep down inside her stinking pussy and her pretty face is enough. My stinking pussy and my pretty face is enough. That's all you need. I open my legs for you and I'm pretty. That's why she couldn't give an example of what she brings to the table. Because she brings nothing to the table. She brings nothing to the table. Now I'm joking. When I say stinking ass and all that stuff, I'm just talking junk. I don't know if she stinks or not. I don't know if she stinks or not, but I just call them stinking ass chicks. Even if she don't stink, I'm going to call her stinking ass. That's just what I do.
What I grew up seeing, and that is what I believe in, and that is what I want in life.
You don't bring nothing to the table.
Anyone can have what they want in life as long as they're being, as long as they're, like I said, they're not disrespecting anybody. They're not offending anybody. Whatever you and your partner got going on is your business.
Stinking ass.
So, I believe that I bring, people talk about, what do you bring to the table?
What do you bring to the table?
I believe that I bring so much to the table that whatever in this whole lifetime I decide I want, I can have. I don't believe that I should settle. I don't believe in anybody saying, I don't care how many people can hate me for this tweet for the rest of my life. But what I do know is that I believe that the woman that I am, the way I was raised, the value that I bring, I believe that I can have anything I want in this lifetime.
What value? What is your
There's no
fucking...
one on this whole entire earth that's going to tell me that I can't have what I want.
What value? She ain't telling us what value. What's your value? What? Wisdom, knowledge, comfort, huh? Encouragement, business ideas, huh? What? Intelligence? What do you bring? She don't tell us because she don't have nothing to bring. Like I say, she thinks her stinking pussy and her pretty face is enough. What do you...
Man, that's up to me and my man.
No, I don't know what you bring, bitch.
Whatever in this whole lifetime I decide I want, I can have. I don't believe that I should settle. I don't believe in anybody saying, I don't care how many people can hate me for this tweet for the rest of my life. But what I do know is that I believe that the woman that I am, the way I was raised, the value that I bring.
What value?
I believe that I can have anything I want in this lifetime.
Right, because you feel entitled. She keeps saying, the value that I bring, the value that I bring. What value? What I bring to the table? You don't take what? What? What the hell you bring to the table? Nothing. 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 You don't bring no wisdom. You don't bring no knowledge. You don't bring no intelligence. You don't bring no business ideas. You don't bring no products. You don't bring no brands. What do you bring? I'm telling you, she thinks her stinking behind and her pretty face is enough. She thinks opening up her holes, she thinks opening up all her holes for a man is enough. All I got to do is open my hole, just fill my holes up, and that's it. That's it. Her stinking behind. That's why she can't tell you what her value is. Because she feels like her value is her sexuality, which a lot of females think nowadays in this thought culture. They feel like their sexuality is enough. And these stupid guys, they let these females believe that. These dudes out here that be all on, I eat your vagina, I swallow your bath juice, I drink your piss, and all this stuff men be saying. They got these chicks thinking they something that they're not. Yes, she brings a narcissism and a delusion. Yes. Yes, a delusion and narcissism. Right. Totally agree. Now we're gonna finish this out, man. We're gonna finish this out because I got some pizza I gotta eat. I want to watch some movies, and I got some music and some new beats I need to work on. Make some money. You heard me?
And there's no one on this whole entire earth that's gonna tell me that I can't have what I want.
Ah, shit.
That I believe that the woman that I am, the way I was raised, the value that I bring.
You was raised wrong.
I believe that I can have anything I want in this lifetime. And there's no one on this whole entire earth that's gonna tell me that I can't have what I want. You know what I'm saying? That's up to me and my man. What I want. You know? So if you are not trying to date me, if you cannot fulfill the requirements it takes to date me, then this is none of your business. This is beyond you.
You hear what she just said? If you don't have the requirements it takes to date me, then this is beyond you. Her requirements are you take care of her and you spend all your money on her. Those are her requirements. Her requirements are you spend all your money on me, you empty out your bank account for me. I'm going to play that little part back for you.
If you are not trying to date me, if you cannot fulfill the requirements it takes to date me, then this is none of your business. This is beyond you. I'm non-traditional.
God damn, she looks so damn stupid. This is beyond you. You don't know the requirements it takes to date me. The requirements is to buy you. It's to buy your stinking ass. She wants to be a living escort. She wants to be a living escort. She want to be a living prostitute for the rest of her life. Anytime a man got to pay for your stinking ass, you're a living escort or a living prostitute. That's all you are. That's all you are. If a woman is in my house and I'm paying for everything and I'm just fucking her, that's all I'm paying for is pussy. If a bitch is laying around my house and I'm paying for everything, I'm buying her this, I'm taking her out, I'm buying her clothes, shoes, jewelry, we doing this, we doing that, and she just laying around my house, I'm just paying for pussy. She is my living escort. Hello, somebody. She's my living prostitute. Because when the money run out, she gone. When the money run out, nigga, she gone. She gonna try to find the next man she could be a living escort for. She's not gonna turn her life around. Her mother taught her this. Her mother taught her how to use men. Her mother taught her how to lay on her back and use men. Lay on your back, open your stinking ass, and that's what you gotta do. She told us her mother taught her that. She said that's how she was raised. That's how she was raised.
A lot of ways. Like, I'm so non-traditional. That's like probably the only traditional thing I believe in, honestly. Like, I believe that a man should provide.
I know you believe it because it benefits you.
I do believe that.
And
I believe in...
See, when you got a narcissistic, delusional, egotistic person, they believe in anything that benefits them. When God made man and woman, he said, be fruitful and multiply. God did not tell the man to use the woman, and God didn't tell the woman to use the man. Hello. He said, y'all be multiplied and fruitful together. Men and women are supposed to be multiplied and be fruitful together. That's what the hell is wrong with the earth now. Men and women, they are not fruitful. They are not successful together. They don't prosper together. They don't come up with business ideas together. They don't invest together. They don't do this anymore. They don't do this anymore. God said be fruitful. He didn't tell the woman to use the man and she sit on her ass. And she didn't tell the man to use the woman while he sit on his ass. Be fruitful, multiply. Life is about building with each other, not using each other. You stupid chick. Life is about building, not using. You build.
I believe that. You know, so that's just what I want, and that's what I'm gonna get. Because guess what? Whatever you want, whatever you get it.
Whatever you want. If I want to use a man and take all his money, that's what I'm gonna do, because that's what I want, and that's what I'm gonna do, because I like using men, and I'm gonna take all his money, and he better give me all his money, and he better pay for it, because I'm pretty and I got a stinking ass pussy.
You get what you want. That's how life works. That's how the universe works. So you know, I just feel like this is what it is. That's what I want. Now, there were some people saying that given the amount of money I make, it's selfish that I still expect him to do it all or whatever, right? Like I said,
you ain't making no money.
The traditional way that I feel about a man providing, it kind of, people don't understand it because of the money that I make. Like, that I could still think that way. Like, how could you be so selfish?
Because you're not making that money. You're lying, bitch. You're not making that money. A woman that's halfway rich and successful don't need a man to spend all his money on her.
All this money?
Lying ass bitch.
You still think he need to do this? You da-da-da-da-da-da. The circumstances that I have within my own situation and my own bank account, it doesn't change my values. You know what I'm saying? So my values have always been my values.
Her values is using men. I'm done. Her values are using men. I'm done. I'm your boy Zillionaire. Her values. These are her values. Using and abusing men. I'm out of here. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. I hope you have a good night. I had to do this live tonight, and I wasn't going to go live tonight, but I had to do this. And this is my new series of hookers, escorts, and prostitutes. Yeah, her values is using men and taking all their money. That's her value. Being a prostitute is her value. She's dressing up prostitution and making it sound good. It's funny how these bougie prostitutes, they make it sound good to be a prostitute. They make it sound good for a nigga to spend all his money. I'm out of here. You lying bunny. You ain't got no money, dummy. She's stupid. Much love. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Make sure you hit that Cash App and that PayPal and support the channel. Shout out to everybody that's been donating to the channel. Shout out to everybody who's even been buying the clothing line. I got some new shirts and t-shirts. I got a new clothing line coming out. And I'll post it in the community section. So when I post these t-shirts, y'all put in your orders for the Zillionaire Nation t-shirts. I got these nice brand new Z Nation t-shirts. Alright? I'll holler at y'all, man. I'm out of here. This chick is stupid. I'm going to say it one more time for the road. You lying bunny. You ain't got no money, dummy. She's stupid. I'm out of here.